everyone! It is Cream the Rabbit here with Foxy-kun again. Say hello!
Hello.
And we are going to be playing some video games.
Wait, no, we're not playing technically, we're reading a lot.
Can you just... Okay, that's actually pretty true though, but like, it doesn't matter, it's something that people would like to watch, so we are going to do this.
Are you just doing it because people like it?
Well yeah, I like it too, but... You know, just stop. You know this is fun, because you have a lot of fun.
Not really, but... I mean, the more time I get to spend with you, the better.
I guess so. Anyways, sorry, Rumi. How many times am I going to have to say it? I am sorry. I froze. Okay, I panicked. Your sword is stronger than my Naginata. What was I even going to accomplish? But burps. And now I'm burpy because I had some soda today. That is unacceptable. I will reprimand. What are those creatures doing here? Elder-sama, this is highly unorthodox. She's highly unorthodox. Shh, Maiko-chan.
These are our guests, Tsukino Dono. You shall treat them with the respect they deserve. Now take a seat and listen to their tale. That is an order.
Huh. I understand, Elder-sama.
First and foremost, let me express my gratitude for helping save this village. While Tsukino Dono's brave attempt to stop the spirit allowed us to prevent further damage, I fear that her fate would have been much worse had the spirit been allowed to continue its rampage. Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for saving Tsukino Dono and this village, Takahiro-kun, and you as well, Fox Spirits.
No problem. Tsu-chan told us to do it. Besides, Sakura's a stupid smelly meaty pants. We humbly accept your gratitude, Elder-sama.
Narumi-chan, Tsukino Dono.
Thank you, Maiko-san, Machiko-san. You really helped out there. You've got more guts than me. That girl had me terrified. TCH, have you not considered that they might be working together with that monster? And that this is all just a ruse to sneak into the village and steal what little resources we have left?
The elder sighed before his gaze sharpened, his tone surprisingly stern in comparison to how he had just been talking. His voice was so harsh that both girls visibly flinched at the sound of it.
Mio, you seem to be underestimating the power of these spirits. If those three had joined forces, there would possibly have been no village left to defend.
The man sighed deeply, shaking his head before continuing.
You should be grateful. We would not stand a chance if all spirits were to conspire against us. Do I need to remind you that we can barely stand on our ground against even one of them?
Elder-sama, you must understand. Due to my situation, I cannot pretend. Simply cannot pretend to be friends with a spirit, not after everything they've done to us. But for now, I will at least remain silent on the matter. There is more at stake than my personal feud. Know this, Fox Spirits. If I find out either of you doing anything suspicious, I will personally find out whether my sword goes through you as ineffectively as it did that monster.
There should be no talk of such things within this house.
Now, Takahiro-kun, you mentioned you wanted to tell us something. Could it be related to your younger companion's comment? I find it curious to hear him mention the name of an old spirit such as Tsuri.
Actually, what I'm about to tell you is something I learned directly from her.
You mean you met her in person?
I nodded my head firmly. There's a reason behind the spirit's attitude towards humans, and doesn't it strike you as odd that there are only spirits in this particular area?
It is true that there has been no spirit sightings outside of this region, but what does this have to do with us?
It has something to do with this region, apparently. You see, the spirits here aren't from this world.
You mean to say?
Taka-kun, what are you saying? We are spirits, but we are still of this world. One-sama, what does that mean?
Tsuyuri told me you probably wouldn't remember it because of how young you were when it happened. But spirits have a world of their own. Some accident caused both worlds to merge temporarily.
Then why aren't more spirits around?
The whole thing was apparently dealt with before it got out of hand, but a few spirits became trapped here. Machiko-san, Maeko-chan, and 4 other spirits were... Oh, that was pretty bad, I will admit. I'm really sorry for also drinking soda.
I don't know what's with this in soda.
Yeah, anyways. I think Sayuri willingly came here to watch over them. You remember being with Sayuri for a while, don't you?
That's none of your business. Su-chan took care of us for a little while, but then she took us to the mansion and sort of just left us there. Now you can only visit her when she wants us to.
What about these 4 other spirits?
Even though she's a powerful spirit, Sayuri had to follow certain rules. Because of that, she wasn't able to reach the other spirits.
I do not know what to say. I need a moment. Might I use another room to compose myself? I'll show you. Fuck. I'll show you. I can take you around somewhere and look after you to make sure you don't do anything fiendish and all that. Come on, Machiko-san. This way.
When Machiko and Narumi left the room, I sighed and turned my focus back onto the conversation. Now, about the panty theft.
All right, they did seem rather adamant about getting their hands on those for some reason. What was the purpose of that? Surely those girls have undergarments of their own.
It was a simple mistake. I needed a maiden silk for my spell. How was I supposed to know that it was something other than the silky things girls wear?
It was all a misunderstanding. None of them knew that maiden silk is another word for a wedding sash. Or term.
Innocent, huh? If they really thought that, they could have just used their own. No, that's where you're wrong. I'll need some and I don't have any.
You two...
I think we should move on to a different matter.
Yeah, moving on. Sayuri suggested that we find a way to help you guys out. If we can make you trust us, we figured that maybe you would make us the sash.
Why would you need such an item?
Boo! Silly man, I already told you I need it for a spell.
Mayoko-chan, this guy isn't a magician. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Basically, Mayoko-chan has been researching a spell that will allow her to travel to another realm.
Why would she desire such a power?
Imagine being stuck far away from this village. You don't have any way to return to your loved ones. To make matters worse, you're in a place you don't know, with beings unlike anything you have seen before. Now let's say you had a power that would let you go anywhere you want. Where would you go?
Are you saying that?
Yes. Even if they weren't aware of it, they must have subconsciously felt they were different from you. They only wanted
To go home.
Home. Kinda, I guess. I just wanted to cast the spell to see what would happen. Su-chan told me that if I ever felt like that, I should ask her first and go with it. So I did, and since she didn't warn me about anything, I figured it was just like any other spell.
I think it's normal. Echo-chan. Whether if it's ever as humans or spirits ever wants a place they can call their own. A place where they are accepted for who they are. Isn't that right, Elder Sama?
But you accept me for who I am, don't you, Takani?
Well, it would certainly feel sad if everyone ended up rejecting me simply because of who I am. Really, not all spirits are good at heart, but perhaps we have been too quick in labeling them all evil.
For a moment I saw Elder's eyes wander sideways towards the room that Rumi and Machiko had moved to, and his gaze softened.
Unfortunately, some of us have suffered quite a lot at the hands of spirits. It will take time for people to come to terms with those feelings, Takehiro-kun.
Meanwhile, in a room off to the side of the main room, the guard lieutenant was watching over the older fox spirit as she seemed to be in the grips of a minor panic attack.
Can you not, like, burp so much? Like, I know I burped once, but still.
Sorry? I mean, let's go to this side.
Anyways. No. This can't be right. This can't be true. I'm from this world. This world! I belong here, don't I? Maybe you should sit down or, like, lay back or something. I can get you a pillow if you'd like, or... No, you could not possibly understand. You cannot know what it's like to have everything you knew your whole life just pulled out from under you completely. Actually, I do. What do you mean? It was a while ago. I was still just a kid, maybe 5 years old. There was an incident involving those other spirits. I don't know exactly what happened, but there was a big fire and my parents got trapped inside. They never made it out. So yeah, don't tell me I don't know what it's like to have your whole life torn apart. I am sorry. I did not know. I could not have known. That's what makes it worse. You should know. You should know exactly what it did to me. How it made me feel. Pardon? I do not know what you are talking about. Narumi, was it? Narutan. What? That's what you used to call me, Chi-chan. You used to call me Narutan. We used to play together almost every day. That's how you should know. I was with you when the incident happened, and you don't even remember.
The girl collapsed onto one knee, clutching her head.
I remember the village going orange. A girl younger, resembling you. Why couldn't I not remember this before? Oh! Machiko? My head hurts. I remember seeing you cry. You screamed for your parents and then you were calling out my name as I ran. I had to. The villagers, they wanted to catch us, all spirits. They didn't care that we had been playing by the river all day. I couldn't explain it. I had to run. I can't believe it. Naruto, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for not caring all that much because I'm burping a lot, but this is a sad story.
I'm trying to be like a very good actress, but you're not helping.
Whatever, this is thing, we ought to be good. Or have fun, rather. The fox spirit reached out for the guard, who pulled back instinctively. As she did, the pain seemed to disappear. And Magico looked more relieved than anything.
No, not yet. I can't just forget all about that. It isn't that easy, but you did stand up to that slime creep. The one you called Sakura. You risked your life for Mio and for the village, and that's worth giving you a chance for. I can't promise a miracle though, cause she barely even listens to me. But I'll try to talk her down. She really isn't the cold, heartless captain everyone thinks she is. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a chance in our time. I promise, Maiko and I will do our best. Perhaps you could tell me more about the incident? I'd rather not. It's not a happy story, but if you do me a favor, I might be more willing to tell you more. I want to get stronger. I couldn't do anything earlier today. I couldn't protect anyone. I don't have the brains or magic or anything like that, but that Takahiro guy knows some pretty flashy moves. You get him to teach me some? I'll tell you about what happened. Deal, Chi-chan? I am not too sure. That seems like a bit of an unfair deal on my part. Perhaps you can sweeten it for me just a little? Always a charmer, huh? Wait, always a charmer, huh? Alright, how about this? I'll tell you something about when we were younger. Like when we used to play together in the woods near the village. There's a little stream there that we used to fish in. Sometimes you would sneak into the village with me and we'd play pranks on the shop owners, knocking on doors and running away. Silly kid stuff. You'd even show me your magic, your illusion abilities, but you said you didn't like doing it all that much because it made Mayuko cry. That's right. When Mayuko saw me transform for the first time, she got so scared she ran away and nearly hurt herself. How could I have possibly forgotten that? Naruto, thank you for telling me that. I swear I will get Taka-kun to help you. Thank you.
The girl stepped forward once again, this time wrapping her arms around the surprised guard, who did not pull back. As the two women hugged each other tightly, the fox spirit began trembling.
Hey, come on now. We should probably get back to the others. They're probably wondering where we've gone. Forgive me for my absence. I must admit I did not expect such revelations. Taka-kun, have you explained the situation?
Yeah, I think they get it now, but it's probably going to take a while for the villagers to accept you.
I do not believe it will be in everyone's best interest to see the true nature of the fox spirits.
I do believe it will be in everyone's best interest to blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever.
While I can't promise that friendships will be forged today, let it be known that from now on the fox spirits are welcome in our village and will receive the same respect as any guest should.
Thank you, Elder Sama. My sister and I are very grateful for your hospitality.
However, the laws of this village shall apply to you three as well. Takahiro-kun, I believe it will be in your best interest to learn more about the village. Tsukino Dono, Narumi-chan, I leave him in your care. They better do it soon. And try not to put him back in the cell, you two.
You got it, Oni-sama. Oji-sama, fuck. You're not my brother. We'll do our best. How about Meiko-chan and Machiko-san?
I would like them to stay here for the time being. We need to discuss what to do, should the other spirits choose to return.
Elder-sama, I would like to stay with you for that conversation. It is my duty to protect the village and those within from any perceived danger. This includes you. I also believe it would serve me well to send the first 10.
Of course, I expected nothing. Tsukino Dono, Narumi-chan, how about you take Takahiro for a walk?
Do not think that this is a date, young man. I didn't put a kun after your name for that one point. You are going to need more than that show earlier to earn the right to date my granddaughter.
The man laughed heartily as I blushed, smiling weakly.
At least I wouldn't end up cuffed and brought into the jail cell this time. Maybe it would even turn out to be a pleasant experience.
Maybe a harem.
God, you're so weird.
You're weird. It didn't. There you go. It didn't. Even the elements seemed to be working against the village today. Barely a minute into the walk, the skies let loose and we were both soaked within seconds.
Letting yelp.
Narumi grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the nearest shelter.
Oh, ill. The rainfall is a rainfall this suddenly. That's just typical. Today went from bad to worse.
I thought it would take more than a bit of rain to douse your warrior spirit.
Ha, warrior spirit. Yeah, I really had that by the bucketful today, didn't I?
You sound different from last time we met. I was practically expecting you to shout, "Huh! If you want to stop the great Narumi, you'd better up your act, Mother Nature. Send me a tsunami, an earthquake, or a tornado my way, and you might just stand a chance."
Yeah, well, that was before I realized that what a weak, cowardly person I am. It wouldn't take all that to stop. It wouldn't take all that to stop me. I'm not that great. Wait, it wouldn't take all that to stop me. I'm not that great. I'm just a girl who's trying to impress someone. It just takes a drizzle to stop me.
I frowned for a minute, trying to think of how to respond. It looked like her inability to stop the slime girl from causing havoc had led Narumi to feel like she failed somehow. And in terms of failing, it looks like we're gonna end. Is that okay with you?
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, do you think we ought to end or no?
I think we should.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.
Goodbye.